So 16 degrees, year one, done and dusted.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Well, from a chat after a swim, to actually bring this festival together for the first time, I think we're off and running. The spirit has been amazing. The gathering of the swimming tribes. That's what it's all about. It's not about who's the first to the pole. It's about who can have the most chats when you're out there.
There's a lot of smiles on faces here, mate, I've noticed as an observer, but what's the impact been, mate, do you think, on the people that have turned up?
I think everyone just walks away feeling a little bit warmer in their hearts and made some new connections and maybe just feeling a little bit braver about the winter that lies ahead for us here in Melbourne too.
And tell me, it's all packing up now, it's done and dusted, the very first is out and done, and as you walk away now, what do you take with you?
Today I did my first lesson, open water swimming lesson. So I'm definitely taking away a couple of tips about breathing out through my nose. I certainly didn't do that, so that will help me just swim better. And also some other techniques. So I'm very grateful to the Swimwell team. But I think too, just that sense of, all around the bay there are communities of people who love the water, and I should get out more to meet new friends and to really make the most of it. So I think just the beautiful spirit. I feel like I'm leaving this festival so uplifted and so revitalised and refreshed.
Just what a wonderful swimming community we have here in Bayside, and that I'd encourage anyone to rock up wherever it is that they feel like swimming. That everyone is so welcoming at any of the swim groups. So to get on board.
What about the technical side of swimming? There's a couple of workshops there from very experienced people.
I think what's been great is there's been something for everyone. A chance to swim 1.5 kilometres with a world record holder, to seeing how I go swimming around the bay with a pair of blacked out goggles and let alone watching a film with a bunch of swimming enthusiasts. I think there's been something for everyone.
Did you feel that people were learning things that they didn't know in the masterclass?
It did, yeah. So I went through a few different drills with people along the way today, and I would say that everybody got a little, a new little nugget out of what they learned today. So it was good.
Just tell me about the blacked out goggles.
Well, I think we all think that we swim straighter than we can. So put a pair of blacked out goggles on and swim around the bay and see where you end up. So the Swimwell guys have run a fantastic clinic for open water swimming here this morning, and it's been a lot of fun.
What happened this morning? I heard that people had their goggles taped up so they couldn't see where they were swimming.
Yeah, they were swimming blind and everyone was going in different directions.
And was that quite funny? And listen, we talked briefly before about watching the film last night and what was happening there. Just reflect on that for us for a second.
Isn't it? There's something about watching a film with a bunch of people who share a passion for what's going on. And so when you're watching open water swimming and you hear the room going, ooh, ah, and yeah, and then just it's a different way of experiencing movies. And the spirit that was amongst the room full of open water swimmers watching some great films about open water swimming was just amazing.
So you walk away from this festival today, it all lines up now. What do you take with you as a result of being part of it for the last few days?
There's a lot of things. I mean, firstly, the incredible experience will be one that I'll always look back at and cherish. It was an incredible 2 days here in Melbourne at Brighton Beach. But I think the big one, or the big two things, we've come here, we've experienced this inaugural open water swim festival in support of an incredible charity, the Homer Hack. And it was amazing to see everyone come together behind this wonderful cause. So that's been a real thing I cherish and have really loved to see. And the friendships, I think, will be what I take away from this the most. I've met some incredible people here, other swimmers, the organisers, Matt and Dee. I'm really excited that this event will continue to grow year on year and continue to thrive.
So Lizzie, you've been one of the awesome water safety people here at the 16 Degrees Open Water Swim Festival. Have you had fun?
Yes.
Did you have to save anybody?
No.
Not one single person.
Zip lining away from the pier.
There's a saying in the open water swimming community, you never regret a swim or a dip. And I think that's really true. So if you can, you know, often there's that, if we are so busy, that's when we really need to take that time out. So the water, we're so lucky in Melbourne, we're close to the bay and it's a beautiful bay. So if we can find places like this festival or groups that are going out into the water, then it's a wonderful opportunity to just disconnect and to be at one with nature and to let go of all that busyness and rush and noise and yeah, just be at one with nature.
So how did you find being part of this little festival?
Oh, it's been wonderful. I've really enjoyed connecting with other like-minded swimmers from the area and yeah, sharing the love of open water swimming. It's been wonderful. It was a terrific event. I'd highly recommend it to anyone who was thinking about it, and it was super. And I've learned so much about Comahack, and you know, it's a really important local cause that has global reach, and I think that that's really important to spread the word about that too.